It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Cincinnati Reds.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential three-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
Homer Bailey gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that has 100 career wins. So you might say he joined the Century Club in career wins. He'd like to add to this one today. Doesn't want to think too far ahead, but I'm sure in the back of his mind, he'd love to get to 200 wins. But you have to get to win 101 before he can worry about getting to number 200.
Here's Starling Marte, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Pittsburgh, the left fielder, Starling Marte.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway.
First pitch, 12:35.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Kang, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 2 now.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Outside, 3-0 now. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And a curious looking swing that time, as he likely had ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-1. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the center fielder, Andrew.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. From the stretch. And this is low, ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. Two balls and a strike.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Kang, base runner at first with 1 out. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Coming to the plate now, Gregory Polanco, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. The second for 1. Back to first, and they won't get them both, but they wouldn't have had any had it not been for an excellent play at first base. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The set and the 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Up with the ball is Pedroia. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Chris Sale is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. 3-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Reds, the center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second, the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Dustin Pedroia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something belt high that you can get loose on.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Fouled off. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
In now for the Reds, Joey Votto. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here. 0-2.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Ready on 1-2. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly by Walker. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. Still no score. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And they'll just waste one there. 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Here's Neil Walker.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Counts even at 1-1 to Walker.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Into the box, Josh Ross. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fouled away. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby through an inning and a half. No score on MLB Network. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Devin Mesoraco. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Called strike, 0-2. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Seager gloves it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
Now batting, number 91. Ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Mesoraco on at first. Nobody out.
That's
Ball one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Hit hard up the middle. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Stepping in now, Jared Hawk, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Standing in now, number 33. McCutcheon is there. Let's see if they try it. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with 1 away.
Batting in, the third baseman, number 7.
Striding into the box, Suarez. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. First offering on its way. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Sale sets. 1-0 on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. 1 run scores. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
In now, Homer Bailey. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0 is fastball taken high for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Freeman near the first base bag, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 6, Billy Hamilton.
Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. One and 1 to the Reds leadoff man. Hamilton is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left on base. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Reds 2 and the Pirates nothing. And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Chris Sale. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Popped him up. Here comes a left fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Starling Marte.
Up next for the Buccos, Starling Marte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Mesoraco corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Marte is retired, 2 down now. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Kang. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They trail it here 2-0. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Pedroia.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Skied into straightaway right. Polanco is there to put it away for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Stepping up now, Joey Votto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Marte is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The catcher, number 39, Devin Mesoraco.
So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Devin Mesoraco. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Two out, nobody on. Fastball just inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Once again, a 3-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Mesoraco leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Hey.
3-1. The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4, and as a result that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jared Hawk. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Marte retreats to the track and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Into the box, Andrew McCutchen. He drew a walk his first time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Fouled away. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for out number 1.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Gregory Polanco. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Pedroia over to his left. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Racing back, the right fielder, and it's gone. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Bucks have struck for a run, it's now a 2-1 score.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Into the box now, Kyle Seager. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Seager stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Now batting, second baseman, Neil Walker.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Seager is off at first with 2 away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
In there, a base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Into the box, Josh Ross, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
One and 0. Here it is. Lifted in the air out to right. Under it is the right fielder. And that retires the side. Bucks draw a bit closer on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Reds 2 and the Pirates 1. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So striding forward now, number 33, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, number 33.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Had him out in front there as he takes strike 1 on the circle change. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Suarez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. That's wide, 2-0. Nope. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
That one's in there, 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1. Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
In now, Homer Bailey, as he'll take a look at ball one. He popped out in his first trip. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
The sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Stepping in now, Billy Hamilton. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that could do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Slow little roller to third. Seager has to hurry, and a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. One left for Cincinnati. They still lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Leading off for Pittsburgh.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Number 49. Chris Sale.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike two. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Stepping into the box, Starling Marte. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
First pitch of the at-bat. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. fifth inning. 2-1 our score. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Hit hard on the ground to short, and a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Into the box, Kang, a pitch out. The throw on a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
One run, 4 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Line drive to left, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. And that gives Andrew McCutchen an opportunity this inning with 2 out.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Here's a drive by McCutchen. Hit well out to deep left field. And they take the lead. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Pirates now take a 3-2 lead.
It's almost a shame because he was pitching a gem today, at least until he served up this 2-run shot. Just goes to show one pitch, one swing is all it takes to change a pitcher's entire day.
Into the box now, Gregory Polanco, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home is laid off of down and in.
2-0.
Three and 0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
3-0 pitch. Is taken, strike 1.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Full count, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. Middle of the afternoon at Great American Ballpark, and Pittsburgh's taking a 3-2 lead. Into the box now, Dustin Pedroia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now here's the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Off the plate at 94, 1-2. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. The 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Backhanded. And a low throw as it hops right over his shoulder.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Aboard at first is Pedroia here with nobody out. There goes the runner. That evens it up 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this is right by Freeman down the line. It's a fair ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Devin Mesoraco, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way. Circle change, too low, ball one. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Freeman is over and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 91.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, number 91. And he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And the force play is now in order. Striding in, Jared Hawk. Here comes the first pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Down and away, ball one.
1-1.
takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And to score from third, the tying run. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only one away.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Number 53 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 53.
Standing in now, number 33, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. Here's the 1-2 delivery. This is in the air to left field. Marte is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain
now
loaded with two away now.
7.
Ready for another chance? Suarez, a hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
The 0-1 offering. And oh no. Pray that didn't get him where it sounded like it got him. And they'll end up taking the lead, and talk about insult to injury. Hopefully he's okay. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Joe Panik will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Joe Panik.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Hawk over at second. Suarez on at first with 2 down. Hit out toward second. Walker ranging to his right, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
The center fielder, number 6, Billy Hamilton.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Billy Hamilton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful. Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Here's the 1-0. Hot shot to third. Seager has it. He'll go the short way to Walker at second for the force, and that ends the inning. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. 5 innings complete. Reds lead this one 5-3.
Ladies
Edwin
and gentlemen,
Jackson takes
your
over to
attention,
start the
please.
6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 36, Edwin Jackson.
Now in the box, Freddie Freeman.
Leading off
He's
for
working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
The last at bat, Matty D. We heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Digging in, Kyle Seager, 1-for-2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. One out, nobody on. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Down the first baseline, fielded by Votto, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Neil Walker.
Digging in, Neil Walker. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Two out, nobody on. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Shoots this one over to first. Taken in by Votto. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. At the plate, Dustin Pedroia will start things off here for Cincinnati, with Joey Votto to follow next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're
The
trying
first
for a
baseman,
swing and
number
miss when you throw that
19.
pitch in a 2-strike
Joey.
count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
In is Joey Votto now. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First offering on its way. That's popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. In there, and it's even at 1. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball, and this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him, as it is now 7-3.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Stepping in now, number 91. Popped up, Freeman in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Jared Hawk.
Digging in and looking for more, Jared Hawk. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more is taken, but called strike 3, as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's the Reds 7 and the Pirates 3. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th. And before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Standing in, Josh Ross. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 53.
Josh Harrison will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Josh Harrison.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Marte.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Starling Marte. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. And there's the Jackson fastball as he uses it to get ahead 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Count remains at 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Number 43 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 43.
At the plate, number 33. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The left fielder, number 33.
Here's the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes on 0-2. Nope. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. 7. So that one must have had some real good late life.
In now, Suarez.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Bases are empty, one man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Number 29 will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Right there for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Line drive to center field. That gets down and the inning continues.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Billy Hamilton, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
2-0 now. This is in the air out to straightaway center. McCutchen is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Reds leave 1, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. J.J. Hoover has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 60, J.J. Hoover.
So striding in, Kang. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And that's in there for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Hoover has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Grounded back up the middle. Ranging up the middle, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now
a look at our line score right there tells the story as the Reds lead this one here in the 8th in front of their home crowd here at Great American Ballpark. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Ball 3. Gregory Polanco is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
So stepping in, Gregory Polanco, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Digging in once again, Dustin Pedroia. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1. To third. There is Seager. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
In now, Joey Votto. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
1 out, nobody on. Belted high and deep into right center. Polanco looking up. Gone! A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. First home run of the campaign for him as they open it up to 8-3.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it, just like he did there.
Into the box now, Devin Mesoraco. As he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
This is line to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, number 91. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Jared Hawk would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-1. High chopper to third. Seager is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Reds, and it comes on this Joey Votto homer. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. It's the Reds 8 and the Pirates 3. Stepping in, Freddie Freeman. He was a ground out victim last time up.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
First pitch of the at-bat. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Number 91 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
At the plate, Kyle Seager is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Hamilton going back. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. A solo home run here for Kyle Seager. First home run of the campaign for him, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Now batting.
Standing in now,
Second baseman.
Neil Walker.
Neil
As he will take strike
Walker.
one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. One out, nobody on. Popped him up. Suarez over to his right. 2 down.
The catcher, number 13, Josh Ross.
Standing in, Josh Ross. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Swing and a line drive. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8 pitch at bat finally leads
Number
off to a base
43.
hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So
Pinch hitting
hats
for the
off to him.
Pirates.
Not only
Number 28.
battling for 8 pitches,
Josh
but getting a result.
McKinney.
In there, 0-1.
0-1.
Comes set with the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Two-out, two-strike offering. Here it is. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. It seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
8-4 the final this afternoon. The Cincinnati Reds used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Homer Bailey gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Homer Bailey. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Chris Sale. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Our paid attendance at Great American Ballpark this afternoon, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.